And welcome in, folks, to the 24th game of the season here at Mark Pickle Field. The Columbia Central Lions take on the Blackman Blaze. David, how you feeling, buddy?
I'm feeling good, man. Great night for some baseball.
Absolutely.
Non-district play.
I am Matthew Belkin, joined here by David Sisk. Clayton Harris going to check on the outfield camera. He'll return in just a moment.
Looks like on paper, pretty good Blackman Blaze team coming in.
Pretty decent. It's going to be a tough matchup for the Lions, hoping to produce some runs, hoping to stop some runs from getting on the board.
Well, looks like a big opportunity tonight for freshman Charlie Garner getting the start on the hill.
Yes, sir. Looking to preserve some arms for the series versus Page next week, just working with what we got.
Well, and that's the thing, man. We've just come off a 3-game series.
Yep.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So
got that sweep.
Got the sweep, but got to let those arms rest. Look forward towards district play.
Got some very important games coming up.
Looks like tonight we do have a couple minor changes. Like as noted, Charlie Garner's getting the start. His first career varsity start as a Columbia Lion. Behind the plate's going to be Gabe Leonard, the Swiss Army knife. I think he's played more positions than anybody this year.
I believe you are correct. You see him in right field. You see him on the mound behind the plate.
Behind the plate. Seen him at left. Early in the season, he got a little run at third. So
he's all over the diamond.
Yeah, Adrian Matthews gets the start tonight in left field.
I see that.
I would say, just a quick guess, I would say our normal catcher, Cole Williams, will be DHing tonight.
Yep. He did not play in JV, so.
No. You can't take him out of the lineup.
Absolutely.
I don't care who you playing.
No kidding. He's as hot as they get right now.
Yes, he is. So here we go. Let's play some ball here, Belkin.
Absolutely.
See what we got. Joined by the PA announcer, statistician John Wolliver up here in the press box tonight. Birthday boy himself. It's a week past his 21st birthday.
That one's going to come in high for ball one.
What do you think's going through Garner's mind right here, Matthew?
Praying to God he gets an out. Outside for ball two. He's not bad.
No, he's done well. I'm sure he's got a few bugs, a little extra amped up energy here to start off with.
I mean, here's the thing. It don't matter how old you are. First varsity start.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go. He's found him his first out. I'm going to, yes, Gavin Bedingfield makes the catch in right field.
Very nice.
Attaboy, Charlie.
Good start for the first.
Absolutely. That's what he needs right there. You settle in, say, hey, I'm okay after all.
Now, I'll tell you what, preserving some arms and just trying to ride this into next week, this would be a massive win.
Yeah, I mean, it would definitely be a big confidence builder. That's a strike right there on the outside corner.
Attaboy, Charlie. Off to a hot start.
You know, I'm going to tell you, before the game, John Wolliver said, what about Charlie Garner? I don't know him. I said, Charlie, ever since he's 12 years old, pitch.
My goodness. He's coming out hot.
Ever since this kid's probably 12-year-old year of baseball, he has embraced the fact that he is going to be a pitcher. And he's worked on that. I mean, that's what he's focused all of his attention on, and it's really paying off for him. And that's hard these days. A lot of these kids, they want to hit. They need to be here. He says, I'm a pitcher, and that's what I'm going to excel at.
Yep. Like you said, they want to be in the field. They want to be in the
lineup. Absolutely.
It's selfless.
100%. He wants to help where he can.
That's what you want out of a ball player.
Yes, sir.
So your count will be 0-2 here. And here comes that 0-2 pitch.
That's could get us another out, number 2 right there. He's keeping his right fielder.
He's rolling.
Ready, yes.
He came out ready to play, David.
He came out ready. Hey, it's a big opportunity for a young man, too, man. What do you think about, he's like, hey, this is my shot. This is my chance.
You got nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose, everything to gain right now. So Blackman quickly goes down two outs rather. That one will miss outside for ball one. And I have to imagine those first two outs probably gave him a little juice of confidence. Like, hey, man, I deserve to be out here.
Well, that's the thing. He's throwing like that for sure.
Absolutely. That'll miss a little for ball.
Rocking the purple glove, too. That's pretty sharp.
I like it.
Looks like our cameraman still working on the camera out in center field.
Yes, he is.
Getting the view. Can you zoom in on the center field cameraman?
Oh, I don't want to mess nothing up. Knowing me, I'd break the camera. So your count will be 3 balls and no strikes. Here comes that 3-0 pitch. And that'll miss high for ball 4. And Blackman will have a runner on first.
Jeez, this number 20 is a big kid.
Yes, he is. He's stout.
Yeah, he is strong. Let's go, Charlie.
Oh, I thought that was in there, David. I guess not.
Yeah, it might have been a little high.
So that comes across the plate for ball 1. That will
miss outside. All right, Charlie, let's find your rhythm right here.
I see Clayton has stepped down, so I suspect
he must have the camera going.
So Blackman here in the top of the first, 2 outs, runner on first, 2-0 count. Going to take a big hack at that one for strike 1. He took a big hack right there.
Yeah, he did.
Runner goes.
And strike 2 breaks in there.
No contest, so he will be at second safely as a strike comes across the plate, and that will even up the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes here for the freshman pitcher.
All right, big pitch right here.
Charlie going to glance at the runner. Sets up. Here comes the 2. Oh, he'll step off.
Batter's going to call time here.
Oh, didn't see it. Here comes the 2-2.
Oh, the ball must have slipped out of his hand.
And the runner will advance to third on the wild pitch.
The ball had to slip out of his hand right there.
Yeah, it appeared so. So your count will move to full now here in the top of the first with 2 outs and a runner at third. Here comes the full pitch. That'll get fouled off. So your count will remain full.
Tell you what, this Blackman team's got some big dudes.
They absolutely do. I'd love to have a good bit of them on the football team. Charlie going to set back up. Here comes a payoff pitch. And that
ball missed outside.
Outside. So Blackman will have runners on the corners. Still 2 outs here in the top of the first.
The DH, number 22, Austin Lehman.
Charlie just got to regain his composure a little bit here. He started off hot. Back-to-back runners allowed, so just get back in the groove of things as Clayton has rejoined us.
Fastball missed a little low right there.
And he will try to get the camera going. Here comes a pitch
That's going to be in there on the inside corner.
for strike one. And that evens up your count to 1 ball and 1 strike. Charlie having a little discussion with Colby Browning here. What do you suspect that was about, Dave?
I don't know. Reckon they got a little.
You don't see a discussion between the first baseman and the pitcher.
Not very often. Might be a little word of encouragement. So, hey, man, you got.
Here comes a pitch. That'll be fouled into the netting for strike.
Whatever it was, it worked. Got us a strike.
Yes, it did. Maybe Colby noticed something in his swing, said, hey, here's the formula for a strike. Here comes a 1-2. And that'll miss high for ball 2. And
Yeah, it looks like his breaking ball. He's turning it loose, low, or high, or something. It's getting high on him.
And that evens up the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Charlie went behind in the count, tied it up, went ahead. Now tied in the count again. Blackman, 2 outs, runners on the corners here in the top of the first. Here comes the 2-2.
Ooh, a little delayed steal by Blackman.
Runner advances to second. And your count is now full.
We rolling out there, Clayton?
Yeah, we are. I gotta put the IP address into the settings real quick.
Clayton has to put the IP address into the settings real quick.
Well, to Zoom to be able to, you know, this technical.
Here comes the payoff pitch. That one's
There's a
gonna
pop fly. Conley looks like he has a bead on it and makes the catch for out number 3. That a boy, Charlie.
So-
Let's settle in.
Charlie gets out of the first inning cleanly. Got 2
Yeah, hey.
consecutive outs to start.
2 walks.
2 walks, and then gets
Then
that
settled
third
in
one.
and got all 3 outs. Pop flies.
Yes, sir. Gets out of that one cleanly. I'm sure gave him a good bit of confidence there.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Looks like Blackman's going to trot out number 16, a lefty.
I like me a lefty pitcher.
Yeah. That. If anything, I feel like we've struggled against this year. I probably shouldn't say this out loud. Is lefties. We haven't seen lefties. We haven't seen their balls very well.
Well, this is a good get right spot.
Yeah, absolutely. No better time than the present.
As Coach J.B. Reese
Casually walks over to his first base coaching spot.
hopeful that he will walk across behind the plate again in this inning with paraphernalia in his hands.
That would be nice. Uh-oh, looks like already a little action
In the Columbia bullpen.
in the bullpen.
Maybe just keeping some guys warm.
Yeah, surely that's what it is. I mean, it's just a preliminary action throwing.
Precautionary. This kid looks like he's got some decent stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I would assume Blackman is just like Columbia. All their pitchers are probably done the work in district play earlier in the week and
Falling back on their later on.
opportunity to develop some right here on this Friday night game.
I don't want to wish any ill will on anyone and say I hope the development stalls, but I do hope.
Hopefully we put a pause in that development.
That's right.
So you may or may not have done any research on this team
I
that
don't
you've
have-
shared publicly.
I do not have anything publicly available on this team.
Okay, but do you know anything about this kid right here on the mound by chance?
Admittedly, I've done no research on this team.
I agree with Clayton off air there. He is struggling in his warm-ups to find the strike zone. And I'd say that's exactly why.
Fares well for us.
Might be his first start.
Fares well for that leadoff guy.
Yeah.
Who is?
I'm sure they don't know who he is.
Surely not. Man, that walk-up music sounds familiar, David. I believe that is the senior, number 2, Jack.
Leading up for the Lions in the bottom of the first, Mr. Shortstop, number 2, Jack.
Well, folks, we appreciate you being patient with us. We finally have that outfield camera zoomed in and working. Thank goodness. 2 things tonight in the setup did not work.
Really?
Yeah, and now they're back working. Very strange.
Ooh.
First pitch by Jack fouled away for strike 1.
Takes a big cut at that one. He's
Daddy
ready.
hack.
He's ready to rock and roll.
Here's the 0-1.
That's outside.
Think we got a good zone tonight.
We got Wayne Lindsay
we got
behind
Wayne
the plate.
Lindsay behind the
We're
plate.
in good shape.
Seasoned umpire.
Correct.
Little breaker. Misses high and away. Ball 3 there, misses low.
Which means if this comes in anywhere outside the zone, that means Jack will be standing on second in 3 pitches.
3-1 pitch, and that's a base
gonna be
hit.
a base hit. That's a gapper. He's going to be standing on second right here
Yes, he will. And
with a stand-up.
to nobody's
double.
surprise, Jack Beck hits the leadoff double to start things off for the Columbia Central Lions, as he almost always does.
First baseman, number 27,
And
Colby
as you can see, he hands off that base runner paraphernalia to Coach J.B. Reese.
Here's Colby Browning, and Belkin, he's got to have, if not the highest, one of the highest batting averages on the team. I know we've said that the last couple of weeks, but Colby's been very consistent.
I know he, off the top of my head, I'm not sure about batting average, but I do know he has one of the highest on-base percentages on the team.
Absolutely.
Believe is in the high 400s.
First pitch to Browning, misses low for ball 1.
You know, what a threat right there. Jack Beck in the leadoff hole.
Yeah.
And he's produced, I know, the last 3 games with that first at-bat for the Lions, 2 home runs and a double.
I talked to Coach Bryce Simler.
He's gone right here.
He's going to be in there.
He's gonna be
no
there.
contest. I talked to Coach Bryce Simler about this a bit. I feel like we use him in a similar manner that the Braves used Ronald Acuna Jr. in the early 2020s. Almost a guaranteed on base to lead off the game, a good power bat. You're just going to get things rolling early when you have that guy leading off.
2-0 pitch to Browning, hits the outside corner
You
for
talk
strike
about
1.
opportunity. Woo. Look here. We got Beck on third. No outs.
We're in the right spot.
We're in the right spot. We're going to get him in.
There's the 2-1 fouled away, evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Rogerson, starting pitcher today for Blackman. Bolding will be at first, Beard at second, Womack at third, Ashcraft at catcher, Norman at center, Howard in left, and Munson in right. Breaking ball misses on the outside corner.
A little
Brings the
close
count
right
to
there.
3 balls and 2 strikes. I think Colby just got a new lease on life right
Yeah, I think so too. He's got to take advantage of it.
there. You could tell that sigh when he was stepping into the batter's box, like, whew. There's a base
And
hit.
he did a job right there.
No!
No, he didn't.
Jack's
Beck's
going
going
to
to
tag.
tag.
He'll be in there
He's in there
safely.
standing up. I thought that ball was going to get down.
I did
as well.
too.
So Columbia puts one on the board early, a run from Jack Beck. No surprise there.
Center fielder, number 7, Asher Conley.
I feel like at this point, David, it's almost a shock when Jack Beck does not cross the plate in the
Yes.
first inning in some capacity.
Here's the first pitch to Conley. Breaking ball misses on the outside for ball 1.
That ball must be coming in high, guys.
Here's the 1-0 from Rogerson. Fouled away, evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
And you know, with an opponent of this magnitude,
Whoa.
this is the spot you want to be in right now. Phenomenal start for the Lions, and they've improved their starts as the season has progressed.
They've gotten better as the years gone on, for sure. With again, you got a team with 3 seniors. It's
That hit him.
bound to happen. Moves the count to 3-1 here to Conley. Columbia leads 1-0. Nobody on against Blackman. Here's the 3-1. Fouled away for strike 2.
We'll take a hack right there.
It would be real nice if Conley could get on here with Cole Williams on deck. Cole, of course, had a massive 2 RBI single in the win to cap off the sweep
That one will be fouled down the third baseline. Foul.
against Summit on Wednesday.
We're at Page Monday. We're here Tuesday and at Page Wednesday.
That is correct.
And then we got a game next
Friday. Senior night against Oakland.
And then we go to Loretta. Breaking ball will
Then
miss.
would that be district?
And then-
After that week, the end of that week is district tournament play.
I believe that is correct, sir.
So Asher Conley gets on here.
Belkin, you'll probably be by yourself on Monday, just so you know.
All righty.
I don't know if the cap
At
let
Page?
you know. Yeah.
That's a big game.
Are you going to travel to Loretta with us?
Why
We
wouldn't
won't
I?
be there either.
Oh, we won't be?
I don't think so.
Oh, boy. Who do we play that night, you know?
I don't know.
I would be very.
I know next Thursday we got a big game.
I would be
Yes,
very,
we do.
very appreciative if you could dispatch Drake to help me set
Yes,
up.
we will dispatch Baby Drake for you. Is that first pitch to Cole Williams will miss for ball 1.
Talk about a hot bat.
No kidding.
Cole Williams was huge the other night with some hits, with some runners in scoring position. Back.
He'll check the runner at first, but not in time. So 1 out, a base runner on first, and Cole Williams, your starting catcher, typically your starting catcher, DHing this evening, will make his first plate appearance. Here's the 1-0 from Rogerson. Swung and a miss for strike 1.
Took a big cut there,
Yeah.
David.
Here's the 1-1. Misses low for ball 2.
Any action in the Blackman bullpen yet?
None.
No.
Hopefully that remains the case with how things are going right now.
I mean, we saw this in warm-ups, David.
Yeah.
This wasn't good. 2-1 pitch. Misses high
Back in there.
for ball 3. So a 3-1 count here to Williams. Conley at first. And this will be the 22nd pitch from Rogerson. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard down the third base line.
That's gonna get.
That should be a
Cole
base
off.
hit. Hard hit ball over to third.
Boy, Cole Williams has been living down that third base line the last few nights.
He has, and he continues that hot
Yeah.
streak. There's no
We're
telling.
giving that a hit, aren't we?
Oh, absolutely.
Let's see how we scored. I would.
I would too.
Number 1, Kingston Ward.
See what.
So here's Kingston Ward, and they're going to give him a single.
There's no telling what his batting average is in the last week or so.
It's up there. And how many RBIs he has.
A fair amount.
So here's Kingston, your starting second baseman. First pitch misses way outside for ball 1.
Think this is a spot where we
Drive him in.
drive him in or try to get a bunt down right here. Coach Simlar likes to use Kingston in that situation. Runners are going to go. A little hit and run.
He's safe.
in there.
But
Once again, Belkin, you need to ask that question.
a little Q&A session.
Yeah, do a little Q&A session there in the chat.
I'm not gonna question it because I'm not a baseball coach.
No, I'm just saying that when ask if that's a
is that normal? Is that called?
Is that called?
Or is he going on his own?
Or did somebody
Yeah.
miss a sign? Yeah, I always think that,
Or maybe he went on his own and Williams didn't know. Maybe Coach Simlar didn't call that. Maybe that's what it is.
Possibly.
You think a lot of these guys have got green lights to go whenever they want?
No.
Here's the 1-1. He'll show bunt. He'll pull back for strike 1. Or strike 2, excuse me. So that one hits the outside corner.
But even if they do, does the base runner not paying attention to the guy on first? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
That's one thing that I would like to learn. Ooh, that's a filthy breaking ball.
Swung on a miss for strike number 3. So 2 outs here. And 2 on.
But it brings up Adrian Matthews.
Another hot bat.
I like the black jerseys and white pants tonight, fellas.
I do as well.
Adrian Matthews.
So here's Matthews, first plate appearance of the evening. 2 on, 2 out. First pitch misses outside for ball 1.
I believe on the season now, Adrian Matthews is now hitting roughly .470 with runners in scoring position.
Is he really?
Yes.
Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball is going to be hit over the first. And he'll make the tag for the out. Well, head to the second. Columbia scores 1. They lead 1-0 over Blackman. We'll take a timeout and be back right after this.
When it comes to your internet, you shouldn't have to talk to a robot or someone halfway across the globe. At CPWS, you don't. We live and work right here in Columbia, providing local support you can trust and service that's built into the heart of our community. Right now, it's never been easier to make the switch. New customers can get CPWS internet for just $50 a month. Experience the difference of local service and blazing fast speeds. Call us today, 931-375-7777.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because y'all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley. And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
And welcome back, everybody, to Mark Pickle Field. So we're about to begin the top of the second inning. Charlie Gardner, your starting pitcher for the Lions, a freshman.
He was rolling in the first inning.
Yeah, he did. He settled in.
Oh, Chuck.
2 consecutive outs to start the game.
I was telling them while you were out there, Clayton. Charlie, ever since he was about 12, he embraced the fact that he's going to be a pitcher, and he's worked on it, and been vital on a lot of these teams coming up into this.
And he was a good little pitcher in Little League.
Yes,
we had
sir,
him,
he was.
and he could always throw a great breaking ball and was very accurate. And, yeah, I've always had no doubt in my mind that Charlie Gardner would end up being a pretty good baseball player one day.
Go for the Blaze at the top of the second. Third baseman, number 21, Josiah Womack.
We're talking off air about our team, Belkin. Think about this. I know we have, 4 seniors? Three seniors?
We have 3. That is
And
Whitehead, Matthews, and Beck.
Yeah. None of our arms.
Yeah, none of them
We're
are
losing
pitchers.
no pitching.
And I'd argue our best arm is a freshman.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
I argue we won't lose no pitching based on who you talk to. It was a ball.
but I mean that's a pretty good sigh of relief
Absolutely.
to know that everything. These guys are only going to be better next year.
I mean, football team was effectively in the same situation this
Yeah.
year. We had 4 seniors. And look what's about to happen next year.
It's showing 2 outs.
We're going to be phenomenal.
That's a hard hit shot into left. And that'll be a single for Womack.
It's all right. Tip your cap to
Second
him.
baseman, number 2, John Beard.
So here's Beard. Making his first plate appearance of the evening. Here's the pitch from Gardner. They're going to show bunt, and they'll bunt it right down the line. And that is going to go foul.
Foul. Smart play by Browning. Right
Yes, it
there.
is.
He saw the English on that ball, and it kicking to the right. Foul.
I feel like Lloyd Christmas from Dumb and Dumber. Only the essentials, Lloyd. As I break out my,
Was that about 1.5 feet?
yeah, it's a pepperoni beef stick. I'd say it breaks about like Bedingfield sweeper.
But yeah, the sweeper.
Here's the 0-1.
That's
Breaking
in there
ball
for
comes
a
in for
strike
strike 2.
That was a nice breaking ball.
That boy Chuck. He's got a good curveball.
Yeah, he does.
If y'all weren't aware, the Mets lost their 9th straight today
Good.
at Wrigley. As Frank Fleming had another meltdown. That pitch misses low for ball 1.
Good block by Leonard there. What about the Vitello and the Giants? Have they won any games?
They're pitiful.
I
They're
read
pitiful.
that they're not very good.
They're not very good. I'm sure he'll do great when he comes back to Arkansas in a couple of years.
San Francisco does have a young, promising bat in the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. Currently in the minor league system, I believe. Got called up for a little bit at the end of last season. Showed a good bit of promise, but he's got a phenomenal hard contact rate.
So here's Beard. He's down in the count, 1 ball to 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Misses low and away for ball 2.
Two.
No outs.
It's 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2.
There we go.
I'll hear about that.
Oh, yes, sir.
Good pitch. Charlie got it.
And
First
folks,
strikeout.
about to say, I believe, we'll look at the replay. That is Charlie's first career high school strikeout, if I'm not mistaken.
Attaboy, Charlie. First of many.
Shortstop,
Good
number
pitch.
9, Manuel Villalonga.
That ball just hugged right down that outside corner, baby, and dropped.
Yes, it did.
So here's the shortstop, Villalonga. I'm going to try not to butcher that, but I think I got it. With 1 away and a runner on first. Here's the pitch from Charlie as the runner takes off,
That had to be a hit and run.
and he will steal second. Yeah, it had to be a hit and run. Y'all want some?
No.
No, we're good. Or I'm good.
Got enough to share.
Let's get into it at the same time.
So an 0-1 count here to Villalonga. Shortstop for the Blaze. Here's the 0-1. It'll miss low, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 from Gardner. Breaking ball misses half for ball 2.
Decent crowd here at Mark Pickle Field.
Yeah, I see some representation from Columbia State over here.
Oh, really?
Coach Maverick James.
Must be scouting the talent here.
Two-one pitch, misses low and inside for ball 3.
He might be looking for some future Space Cowboys.
That's true, too. Pretty good movie.
Also a good Jamiroquai song.
Clint Eastwood. So it was like a bunch of older guys. Went to space. Great movie. Here's the 3-1.
Good.
Chopper over to first.
Get there, Charlie.
And
there
he does.
Go.
A great
good
athletic
Good play.
Very nice.
Way to be there, young man.
He's making
You talk
plays.
about confidence right here. Just a confidence-building outing right here.
He's slowly. I won't even say slowly. He's quickly rather, building confidence.
Great catch on the run right there by Charlie for the second out as Ashcraft.
Do y'all think we see those safety bags coming soon in high school?
I'm not sure.
What do you think, John?
They're coming 27.
27. NFHS?
Yes.
Yep.
That's already been announced.
There's strike one dropping in there on him.
He's rolling.
What's he allowed? 1 hit? This
Yes.
runner right
One
here?
hit. Yep.
Yep.
2 walks?
Versus Blackman.
Here's the 0-1 from Chuck. Runner at third. Hit up to Chuck.
There you go. Take your time, Charlie. Go and get rid of it. There you go, baby.
Boy.
Way to work, kid.
So we'll head to the bottom of the second. And a good job there by Charlie to get out of it. The runner at third. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Columbia looks to add to their lead. They lead 1-0 over Blackman. We'll take a timeout and be back right after this.
For the Blades.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wallcover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wallcovering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed. Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
And welcome back, everybody. Start at the bottom of the second is Gabe Leonard. We'll step up to the plate. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. Clayton Harrison onside. Matthew Belkin. David Sisk off to get bottles of water. Here's the 1-0. Fouled away for strike one.
And folks, if you tuned in Wednesday night in the game in which Columbia completed their 3-game sweep of Summit, Gabe Leonard laid down a 2 RBI bunt in their comeback.
Well, he's going to pop out there for the first out in the bottom of the second.
It's pretty cold.
Third baseman,
It's cold
number
enough.
24, Brandon Smith.
So here comes Big Branham. Second freshman. Columbia, I tell you, young team. Young. I know it sound like a broken record, but we all talk about Jack all the time, and yeah, he's one of 3 seniors, but you got a lot of young guys out there playing.
Yeah, you got to like the future.
Absolutely. That pitch will miss on the outside corner for ball 2. Here's the 2-0 from Rogerson. Hard ground ball over to second. Fielded by Beard, who gets it to Bolding for the second out.
Charlie's break might be short-lived.
Right fielder,
Yeah.
number 5, Gavin Bedingfield.
So here's Bedingfield. Starting in right today. Making his first plate appearance of the evening. First pitch swung on and missed for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball misses way outside for ball 1.
I've gotten to know Gavin a bit as the year has gone on over these past couple of weeks, and he's a great young kid.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
And that ball misses low in the dirt. Oh, I love Gavin. There's not a time I don't see him where he's not smiling.
Yeah, he's always has a smile on his face.
Now, I don't know if that's good or bad, depending on the situation, but yeah, he is always smiling. Here's the 2-1 to Bedingfield. It'll miss outside for ball 3.
He can light up a room with that smile.
Yes, he can. 3-1 to Bedingfield. Will miss outside for ball 4. Columbia will have a base runner on with 2 outs.
And I'm sure he's smiling all the way to first.
Well, I would be too with this guy coming up, Jack Beck.
Number 2, Jack Beck.
Gosh, we're already back at the top of the order.
Well,
Beck had a stand-up double in his first plate appearance.
First pitch.
ooh, that was a stand-up 2-run shot if he connected on that.
Yes, it was. That one might have ended up on the bypass.
That may be the best pitch he gets the entire at bat. I hope not.
Back. Oh.
Ooh, he almost.
Gavin walking a fine line over there.
Did you see his safe call?
Yeah.
He was close. He wanted to ring him
That
up.
might have been favorable for the home team there.
I believe it was.
Set up way outside here.
0-1 to Beck will be ball 1.
Way, way outside. Two-thirds of his body was outside the chalk.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing.
That's how
Jack's hit many home runs from the right side of the field.
That's how you got to pitch to him.
Yeah.
We've talked about it before. Him just getting on base via a walk is probably better than the alternative.
So 2 outs, a 1-1 count to Beck. Bedingfield on first. 1-1 pitch from Rogerson. Swung on a miss for strike 2. So a 1-2 count to Jack Beck.
Jack with some flashy blue gloves.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
1-2 pitch will miss outside for ball 2.
Jack's always got some drip on him, as the kids like to say. He's got that swag.
Got that oven mitt in his back pocket too, don't he?
Yes, he does. The kitchen is hot.
2-2 pitch to Beck.
Line
drive out to left center.
Be extra bases.
And that's off the wall. Rounding second, heading to third, and coming home is Bedingfield. Will he make it? Yes, he will.
Did. Big time hit right there to the right side of the field.
So another stand-up double.
That was a missile right there.
That had to come off the bat at, what, at least 105.
Exit velo?
Yeah.
I don't know, but if it is, that's strong.
That was a missile.
That was a missile.
He took that one for a ride.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
They're checking the bat for pine tar. What's the rule, John? It can't be. It can't be in the width of the plate, correct?
18 inches, I think. Plate 17. Maybe it's 17.
So about that wide. So here's Browning. He's got a runner at second. Columbia leads 2-0. Breaking ball misses outside for ball 1.
Columbia off to a great start. Runner at second.
Ooh, they're going to check him.
Yeah, they know. Safe. I mean, that's the thing. You'd have to think that he's getting ready to be standing on third.
Here's the 1-0 to Browning. Another breaking ball misses outside for ball 2. So Colby ahead in the count 2-0 with Jack Beck standing on second with 2 outs. Here's the 2-0 from Rogerson, the lefty.
Jack wants to go here.
And time will be called before the pitch by Browning.
Helps that it's a lefty on the mound. Should he decide to go.
Yeah. And a righty in the box.
Here's the 2-0. Misses low for ball 3. As Rogerson's at 48 pitches here in the second.
Got to think this is a take.
Not sure.
As that pitch comes in for strike 1. So a 3-1 count. Browning still way ahead here. Bottom of the second. Columbia leads 2-0.
Against the Blackman Blaze.
Hits the inside corner for strike 2.
It's kind of at an angle there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's a good pitch.
If he were to make contact with that, it'd have to be almost a golf swing.
Yeah.
Payoff pitch to Browning. Misses low for ball 4. Good job by Colby to lay off that one. That had to be tough.
Do we think they put the double steal on here?
I don't know. But what about Conley rocking the red gloves?
Yes, he is.
Time will be called.
Not yet.
It's okay. Uncle Belkin. I tell you what's funny, guys. I went out there to set that camera up, and just listening to the conversations in the outfield amongst the outfielders is pretty hilarious.
Really?
Yeah.
They have a great time out there.
They really do.
We noticed you enjoying your time out there.
Yeah, I was listening to those two guys, Bedingfield and Conley.
Anytime they're out there, they're just having a grand time.
They are. They're having a really good time.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, though. I mean, here's the deal, Clayton.
Baseball's supposed to be fun.
Like we tell the little kids at the Little League field, what are we playing for? Because your
Exactly.
mamas and daddy signed you up or because you want to have fun?
Bingo bongo.
And we can assure you, our outfielders are out there doing exactly that. But hey, they're making plays too.
Belkin, you got to come watch our little league team one night.
When's y'all's next game? That
Not
doesn't
Monday.
land on the same night
Next
as
Thursday.
Next Thursday, that'll be the big one.
Yeah.
I'll swing by for that one.
Well, they're going to stick with Rogerson after the meeting.
Maybe provide some little league analytics.
Hey, are they gonna cover the games?
Yeah.
This season once high school gets over.
Yeah,
with?
Thursday nights.
Big Lou Maddox be back in action or no?
Big Lou will be back in mid-May, but it's probably going to be either myself when we aren't playing or Landon Seacrest. Is the first pitch is going to be swung on and missed by Conley for strike one. So a good opportunity here for Columbia with 2 runners on, 2 out, bottom of the second with Conley up to bat. Here's the 0-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2.
You know, Clayton, I've conversed with Landon just a bit during the football season over this past season. And I like him. He's a good guy.
Great kid. Great kid. We're fortunate. We got a lot of really good people that work at the radio station with us. And that could be that drop now. It's going to be caught by the center fielder for the third out. We'll head to the third. Columbia adds another to the board, though. They lead 2-0 over Blackman. We'll take a timeout and be back right after this. And welcome back, everybody. Top of the third. Clayton Harris alongside David Siss, Matthew Belkin, bringing you Columbia Central Line baseball action. As Daffy Normand will look at ball one. Leadoff batter for Blackman. That one will miss the outside corner for ball two.
Well, it's just amazing all the talent and kids in the Rutherford County at all those high schools. I mean, their teams are just loaded with kids, aren't they?
It's just a population boom over there, man. It's crazy. I hate going over there. Traffic's awful.
I do too, but I mean, each of those teams we've played, they've got 30 kids.
Oh, I know.
They had a JV bunch earlier squad. They left, after the JV game.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's very nice. And still with the dugout full.
So that 3-0 pitch comes in for strike one to Norman. Here's the 3-1. Misses high for ball 4.
Left fielder number 5, Cole Howard.
So here's the left fielder, number 5, Cole Howard.
Bell still throwing in the bullpen, the Lion bullpen.
Howard's 0 for 1. He flew out to Bedingfield in his last at bat. Pitch, bunt towards the pitcher.
Oh, what a save him right there, Colby.
Great scoop by Colby Browning for the first out. And sometimes those plays get overlooked throughout a ball game or a season, but they're huge. Because I can tell you, I've been on the other side where I've seen those balls hit the fence and multiple bags taken. So a great job there by Browning.
Speaking of, we need to work on that Sunday at 4. I think that could be beneficial.
Got him. Great job by Charlie.
That boy Charlie.
Realized in real time that wasn't going to be foul and made the play.
Went ahead and got it.
Runner moves to third, but 2 outs now.
Charlie's rolling.
So Munson, which I love the last name, Munson. Grounds out. Oh, it reminds me of Roy Munson. Great professional bowler. As Bolding walked in his last at bat will come up. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. Roy Munson was actually the bowler from the movie Kingpin, played by Woody Harrelson. Misses high for ball 2. Falcon, you ever see that movie?
I've not.
Oh, gosh.
I am a big Woody Harrelson guy.
Oh. David, did you ever see that movie?
I did not. I'm not a big movie guy.
I believe my favorite performance from Woody Harrelson would probably be season 1 of True Detective.
That was a good one. But
what's your favorite movie?
Just ever?
Ever.
That's a tough one.
Kind of like a Tombstone man to me. Wyatt Earp action.
I am named after Wyatt Earp.
Here's the 2-1. Breaking ball misses, makes the count 3-1.
I do like me some old westerns.
That's my favorite movie of all time. Lonesome Dove.
Lonesome Dove.
Yes. Some great liners.
So a 3-1 count here to Bolding. And the pitch from Gardner misses outside for ball 4. And now runners on the corner with 2 out.
You know, maybe to no surprise, I might just say my favorite movie is Moneyball.
Really?
Yep.
I could see that.
You're our Jonah Hill, baby. And I love it.
I don't think I'll ever get tired of that movie. I watched it last night, actually.
Here's Laban. He's 0 for 1. He's a big dude. I'm telling you.
That 20, the kid that just walked, was a big dude, too. Goodness gracious.
So 2 outs, runners on the corner. First pitch hit straight up in the air.
Get it, Charlie. Atta baby.
Atta boy, Chuck.
Taking control out there, Charlie Garner.
Pitchers are athletes.
So Charlie and the Columbia Central Lions will get out at the top of the third with a 2-0 lead as we'll go to the bottom of the third. We'll take a timeout and be back right after this.
Hello, this is Rick. Some people are just obsessed with their lawns.
They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See our full line of Gravely products at Murray County Equipment, 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia, Tennessee, or check us out on Facebook.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
I'm Jimmy Ford, Foster Insurance Agency here in downtown Columbia. We've been here since 1952, located at 204 West 4th Street. We specialize in commercial insurance. We write home, auto, and life insurance. We write anything from your bulldozer to your helicopter, from churches to bars. Come see myself, Mike, Shelby, or Nikki. We'll be happy to take care of you. We specialize in service.
And welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the third. And that first pitch misses for ball one to Cole Williams. And that ball misses up for ball two.
Lions with some quality ABs tonight.
Two-0 pitch. Misses high for ball three.
3-0 pitch.
So a 3-0 count here to Williams. That pitch comes in for strike one.
Same pitch.
Strike two. So now a full count as Rogerson battles his way back here against Williams. That ball's going to be hit up in the air towards shallow center, and nobody got it.
Nobody got there.
Wow.
Looked like the shortstop had called it.
As we'll look at that one again. Bizarre.
Second baseman, number one, Kingston Ward.
He's neither one of them. I think the second baseman and the shortstop both thought they had it, and it bounced in between both of them. So we will take it as Kingston Ward will come up to bat with one on, no outs.
Let's say they scored that in the air.
I would think so.
There's a little bunt, moving a runner.
Trouble. Pitcher's got trouble with it.
He's safe. Atta baby King. Way to hustle down the line.
And that brings Adrian Matthews to the plate.
Good bunt there by Kingston. As you saw the pitcher have trouble getting the ball, but not in time. And now Columbia with two on, no outs, and Adrian Matthews up to bat.
Left fielder, number 7.
Is that a hit? Or is that a...
let's see here.
That's a hit.
Which one?
That bunt right there. I don't know where he bobbled it. Do they?
A single.
Yeah.
Single?
And they did call an error on that hit of Cole's that...
Yeah, you had to there.
The second baseman shortstop couldn't gather.
Big time. Big opportunity right here.
Breaking ball misses for ball one.
Matthews capped his first one. You know, he'd love to have that one back. He was just way out front.
Runners got to be on their toes here on the chance of a pass ball. Just with how the control of this pitcher has looked.
Here's the 1-0 from Robinson. He'll pull back, step off.
Anybody in Blackman bullpen, or can you see?
Nobody.
Yes, there is somebody.
Is there?
There is.
They have a righty up in the bullpen.
My apologies,
We've
folks.
got Browning down there in our bullpen.
So a 1-0 count here to Matthews. Swung on a miss for strike one.
Took a big hack there.
Big cut. Would that have been a ball if he hadn't swung?
That was a strike, I think.
He was wanting to send that one somewhere.
One misses outside for ball 2. And Matthews will call time and step out. Two on to Matthews. Hit high in the air to center field.
No, but center fielder doesn't see it.
He doesn't see it.
And Ward's got a freaking jump. He's about to. Come on, Cole.
He's
in there. Oh, no. No. Oh, we got a rundown. Here we go. Go. We got 2 guys on base. Matthews
should have went back to
second. He started.
Yeah, 1 run scored.
Yeah, Matthews will be out. Ward should be on third. Yeah.
Correct.
Ward made it back in there.
You see the replay. The center fielder camped under it.
I thought he had it.
I don't know if he camped under a bird or what, but it wasn't the ball.
No, he lost it. Totally lost it.
Must have been a dove somewhere.
Pretty bird.
Man, did you see the jump Ward had on that?
Yeah.
Ward had a better read than the center fielder on that ball.
So here comes Leonard with 1 out.
Matthews never really checked up to see what he was coming.
Time will be called, and this will do it for Rogerson. So Rogerson's night is over, and a pitching change coming. We'll take a timeout and be back right after this. And welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the third. 1 out, a runner on third. Columbia Central leads 3-0 over Blackman. And the man with a plan, Gabe Leonard, up to bat for Columbia.
You bunting or swinging here, Clayton?
I'm bunting him. I'm going to make them make a decision.
Well, they're coming. They're playing the Gabe with the time.
I think Gabe saw it. I think he looked up and saw everybody in the in the carpet and said, "Whoa." So he'll step out, get a signal from coach, step back in the box. First pitch breaking ball hits the outside corner for strike one.
That was a good pitch.
That was a good pitch. As Wedgeworth will be the new pitcher for Blackman. Ooh, breaking ball gets him swinging for strike two. Pulled his head.
At least he's being aggressive.
That he is. So now a two-strike approach for Leonard. Down the count 0-2. That one's fouled away. Threw a fastball there on the
Yeah, he threw a little fasty.
So Leonard down the count 0-2. Here's the 0-2 from Wedgeworth.
Cool.
Hit hard down the line. Oh, they're going to make the throw at home, and they got him. Huh. That is unfortunate.
That's just bad luck.
Third baseman, number 24, Brandon.
That's just not smart baseball. You don't go on that right there on the corner, do you?
I don't think so.
You gotta. Yeah, you can't.
At the bag, so he was kind of hung. He had to go.
But he had committed.
First pitch to Smith comes in for strike one.
Slow roller, you got to go back.
So Leonard at first. Ball misses low for ball one. And I'm shocked Leonard's running, actually. Considering that he's catching. So the pitcher will step off the rubber and they'll reset. Ooh, good pitch.
That's a good pitch. That ball just kind of hangs up there, though. I believe line batters see it. They can drive it. You feel like it hangs on them a little bit?
It does.
Here's the 1-2 to Branham. Hit
That's
hard.
a base hit.
Into right
That could
center.
be.
Leonard's rounding second, heading to third. Rounding third and be held up and runners at the corner.
Good hit right there, Branham.
Great job by Branham.
That will bring Gavin Bedingfield to the plate. And man, if Gavin could get on
Number
here.
5, Gavin Bedingfield.
Yes, you're right, because you look on deck, Jack Beck is on the on-deck circle.
2 for 2 on the night with 2 stand-up doubles.
Yeah, we need him with some ducks on the pond here.
Yes, we do.
This is where you tell Gavin to crowd the plate, find his
Watch
pitch,
you move.
or close your eyes. Breaking ball misses for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard out to left center. That's going back. And caught.
Oh, center fielder made a. That was a hard hit ball right there.
He made phenomenal contact.
Yeah, he did. I was glad to see that for Gavin.
Well, we'll head to the fourth. Columbia with a 3-0 lead. We'll take a timeout and be back right after this.
In our connected world, a strong, reliable internet connection isn't just a luxury, it's a lifeline. For work, for school, for staying in touch. That's why when you need assistance, you want someone you can trust. Someone who knows your community and understands the unique needs of your neighborhood. That's where our local customer service and tech support team comes in. Our local support specialists are real people with real solutions right here in your hometown. At CPWS, we're more than just an internet provider. We're neighbors dedicated to keeping our community connected with local service you can see and local support you can hear.
This is Trip Stoltz, owner and manager at Columbia Ace Hardware. We have changed our store hours to better serve our community. Columbia Ace Hardware is now open from 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, from 8 to 4 on Saturday, and closed on Sunday. Come see us at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard and let us show you customer service that can only be found at Columbia Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
And welcome back, everybody. Top of the fourth. Columbia Central leading Blackman 3-0. As the freshman Charlie Gardner will step back up on the mound for the Lions.
How many pitches Charlie have? 50?
Charlie's at 53. That pitch misses half for ball one. Womack 1 for 1 on the evening. That pitch missed half for ball
two. Slow game to me. Does it feel like slow kind of to y'all?
We're an hour and a half in, yeah.
So we're on pace for 3 hours.
Columbia with 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third.
I'm over
Pitch
here.
swung on a miss for strike
Clayton
one.
had some of that beef stick left.
Pepperoni stick, but yeah, it's
it's gone.
It's gone.
I
offered.
All 18
I know.
inches
I was
of it.
good, but now I'm starting to get a little hungry.
All 18 inches of it have been devoured.
That took me a while to eat it, though. As that pitch swung on a miss for strike two. So here's Womack. Even count with Gardner. Here's the 2-2 from Charlie. Misses outside for ball three.
Not a bad little miss. Now you got to get him right here.
What do you think he goes here, David? Breaking?
Fastball.
Okay.
Here's the 3-2 pitch to Womack. That'll miss outside for ball four. And a runner at first, no outs.
Second baseman number 2, John Beard.
So here's John Beard, second baseman. He's up to bat. I think he bunted in his last attempt.
I think he struck out.
Or did he strike out? Here's the first pitch from Gardner to Beard as the runner takes off. And he is there. Good jump there by the base runner. No outs. Top of the fourth. Pitch is going to be hit straight up in the air. Charlie's going to get under it, and he'll make the grab for the first out.
Pitchers continue to be athletes.
You know, I did see a stat, though, that there is one player in National League or maybe Major League history to steal a base. What was the stat? It was like for 10 consecutive seasons, they stole a base without getting thrown out. You know who that player was?
Who was it?
One Greg Maddux.
I believe it.
You think about Charlie has accounted for about all the outs. 2 pop flies. He had a bunt, couple bunts.
Had that
ground
fielder
ball,
down there.
Had the fielder right there, and then he had the ball over to Browning where he's covering the bag. He's been involved in a lot of the outs.
Of the 10 outs thus far, he's probably responsible for 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah, Bedingfield had a couple fly balls to right field, and then one in center the first inning. 7, I would say.
Here's the 1-0 to Villalonga. He shows bunt. He'll put it down towards third, but it'll go foul. That'll be strike number 1. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. David, I don't know if you saw, but they did not get those games in after us.
Did they not?
No, they did not. They will make those games up Wednesday at 5:30. Oh, yeah, they did. They lost power at the Little League Park last night. 1-1 pitch. We'll miss outside for ball 2.
We had the early game.
Yeah, we went to Jefferson's afterwards and saw a couple of our teammates.
Did you?
Yeah. And,
Mac Call, was Mac there?
Mac was there. Crozier Jones, who had a big hit in the game.
Yeah.
Were there. And then we got our food to go once we saw the storm coming in. 2-1 pitch. We'll miss half for ball 3.
Probably a smart decision.
Yeah, we wanted to get home. Jefferson's pretty solid, though. Good spot.
I love
That's
Jefferson.
one of the spots that we don't ever think of.
It's so isolated.
They have great shrimp tacos.
Do they?
They do.
I've heard that.
What about their wings?
Oh, they're great. They got the old Sam Hill wings where you can get them double dipped.
Come on, Charlie.
3-1 count, and they're going to call a balk. Wayne will call a balk on Charlie.
Where did he move?
I'm looking at the
shoulders? Did he
replay.
flinch right there? Right there he did, didn't he?
I think so. So that moves the runner to third. And a 3-1 count with 1 out. That ball will miss half for ball 4, and now runners at the corner.
Looks like Coach Simlar is going to call time here. We're going to see a new pitcher.
Well, Charlie's pitched a heck of a game.
He has, man. Hats off, Charlie.
And they will bring in Carden Bell. We'll take a break as that'll be it for Charlie Gardner, who pitched a heck of a game this evening for his first high school start.
Good job, Charlie.
He leaves the game with the Columbia Lions leading 3-0. We'll take a timeout and be back right to this. And welcome back, everybody. Pitching change as Carden Bell will step on the mound with runners at the corner and one out here in the top of the fourth. As he'll come in for Charlie Gardner, who did a heck of a job this evening for Columbia Central. So Matthews is in left, Conley's in center, Bedingfield in right. You have Smith at third, Beck at short, Ward at second, Browning at first. You got Bell on the mound with Leonard behind the plate. There's a bunt going foul for strike one.
Is this Carden's first appearance on the mound, or did he appear last Saturday?
Yeah, I think he's appeared this year.
Maybe Lawrence County.
Yeah.
I believe he has exactly 1 inning pitched on the season.
Is that what it is?
I believe so.
We saw Jack in the preseason pitch. I believe it may have been against Blackman.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Jack tonight.
He'll show bunt again, also fouled away for strike two. So now an 0-2 count here to the batter Ashcraft.
As that foul takes away the bunt.
We've seen it twice in one game. Stewart's Creek High School.
That we did.
That was BB. Before Belkin.
That was.
That was early in the season.
Not BC, but BB.
BB.
I'm glad I can be a time unit of measurement.
Stamp.
Means I'm doing something.
Here's the 0-2 from Bell to Ashcraft. Runner takes off. They're going to throw it. As Beck had charged towards the pitching mound when he made the catch to deliver it back home if the runner at third had broke for the plate. So runners at third and second. 1-2 count here to Ashcraft.
Come on, Bell.
Breaking ball will miss high for ball two. Ashcraft 0 for 1 this evening for the Blaze of Blackman. Here's the 2-2 from Bell. It's going to be a little chopper down the line, foul, and we'll do it again. Did y'all see where Mount Pleasant beat Eagleville the other night?
Yeah, I did see that.
I don't keep up with
anybody playing
scores
tonight?
Culleoka is at Moore County. I've not seen that score yet. 2-2. We'll miss half for ball three. Beautiful evening here at Mark Pickle Field, on top of the hill here behind Columbia Central High School.
You know, I would keep up with local scores, but I'm just not knowledgeable enough about the programs.
There's ball four. Dang, I thought that was down. That was high.
So he attempted to bunt his first two pitches, got down 0-2.
That's not really a bad walk.
Well, back to the top of the order to Daffy Normand. What a name.
I was just about to say, I'm not sure I've ever met anyone named Daffy.
I have, but he was a duck. Ooh,
yes, he did.
He did. So an 0-1 count here to Normand. Held back on that one. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
It would be huge to get out of this jam.
Phew, you ain't kidding. 1 out, bases loaded. 1-1 count to Normand. Here's the pitch from Bell. Hits the bat, I think.
Sure sounded like it.
I think they called that a.
Called it a foul.
Did he call it foul?
Mm-hmm.
They're advancing the runners.
What?
That hit the bat. I'm almost certain of it.
So it appears a run may have scored.
They called dead ball. And a run has scored.
Makes it a 3-1 ball game.
Left fielder number 5, Cole Howard.
So here's Cole Howard, left fielder. 0 for 1, or I'm sorry, 0 for 2 on the evening.
This Blackman team only has one base hit, don't they?
That is correct. Ball hit over to Beck. 1 and 2.
Got him.
Double
Rolled
play.
It up right there. Good job, defense.
And we'll look at the replay of that when Columbia gets out of a huge jam there on the ground ball to Jack Beck, who converts it into a double play as he gets it to Ward, who then gets it over to Browning. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Columbia with a 3-1 lead over Blackman. We'll take a timeout and be back right after this. And welcome back, everybody. As Jack Beck will step into the batter's box, where he is 2 for 2 this evening with 2 doubles. First pitch misses low and away for ball 1. As you hear some encouragement in the background from rules analyst Stan Bell. Here's the 1-0. Swung on a miss for strike one. Boy, I hope Jack doesn't end up with the Mets.
Yeah. I think all signs indicated him
He's getting
ended up with somebody besides
that one will be fouled away.
Georgia Southern.
1-2 count to Mr. Beck. So Belkin's back in the box. And Beck steps back in the batter's box and a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch from Wedgeworth. Breaking ball hits Jack.
Gonna wear it.
And he will get to first. And he's telling Colby something.
First baseman, number 27.
Something he recognized from Wedgeworth. So here's Colby. He's walked in both of his at-bats.
In game 3 of the sweep versus Summit, I believe he had 3 walks.
He just does a great job when he gets in the batter's box, man. He's very selective. He's a tough out. That's why he gets on base so much. They'll check the runner at first, but not in time. Pitch from Wedgeworth misses outside for ball one.
Would have came back to the press box earlier, but I was held up by a gaggle of football players.
Football team out supporting the baseball team tonight.
Yes, they are. They are big fans.
Pitch hits the inside corner for strike one. 1-1 count here to Browning.
Saw the likes of Jackson Parker, Ty Turrentine, Toto Baldwin, Honey Ball, and Jamari Brown.
Hard hit ground ball. Hit the run zone. And Beck's going to head to third. And great execution there by the Lions. As we'll look at the replay of that one with runners on the corner now.
Center fielder, number 7.
Coach Simlar coming with a hit and run right there.
Well, it took the second baseman over to the bag, which let the ball go right through the hole, as you'll see on the replay here. Couldn't have drawn it up any better. So here's Cole Williams, 2-runner zone on the corner. No outs.
I believe that's Conley.
I'm sorry, you're correct. Asher Conley. And Browning is trying to get the attention of Coach Simlar.
Getting a sign.
Hayden Tate has been on me about the correct enunciation of Devin's last name.
Oh,
that
he's sitting back.
He's there. Yeah! It was close. We'll look at that one again.
I said he was there. I think he probably didn't.
Let's see. It was a bang deal.
The DH, number 11, Cole.
I mean, you'd have to slow it down.
Coin flip call.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to slow it down a lot.
You know what? Unfortunately, Jack is out at the plate. However, Cole Williams is up to bat.
That's close. Here's Cole Williams. 0 for 1. I'm sorry, Connolly was 0 for 1. Cole is 1 for 2. First pitch hits the outside corner for strike one. Columbia leads 3-1, 2 on here at first and second for the Lions. 0-1 pitch, swung on a miss for strike two. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard and foul. So we'll do it again. Do it again. Williams down in the count 0-2. He'll step in the box with Browning at second and Connolly at first.
Clayton, I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure I've ever heard of a pepperoni stick.
Yeah.
Got me thinking.
Ooh, and it hits Williams.
Base, sir.
And
Control
that's huge
issues.
on an 0-2 count. Yeah, pepperoni beef stick, casing colored. No added MSG, no added nitrates.
12 grams of protein.
Made with 100% beef.
Kingston Ward.
Jack
Jersey?
Flinks.
Angus?
It doesn't say.
Everything that's left over?
Yeah, exactly. So one away, and Kingston Ward will come up to bat with bases loaded for Columbia.
They are juiced.
Here's the pitch. Misses low and inside for ball one. As Wedgeworth just threw his 23rd pitch in relief for Rogerson. Here's the 1-0 to Ward. Misses way outside for ball two. Two-0 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike one. That ball like it was coming in low. So a 2-1 count here to Ward. Breaking ball misses for ball three. So Ward ahead in the count here. Looking to do some damage, either with a walk or with a hit. Three-one pitch. Called strike two.
And folks, your Atlanta Braves get the win tonight, a 9-0 victory at Citizens Bank Park over the Philadelphia Phillies. They have been rolling.
Yes, they have.
Uh-oh.
Ward's going to hit a little blooper out to right. And what a catch by the second baseman.
Wow.
Doubled off at first.
And I'm sorry I did not get that video. If you wouldn't believe the catch he made, as he looked like a wide receiver going out towards right field and caught it kind of on the run. And then he threw it back to first for the double play. We'll head to the fifth inning. Columbia still leads 3-1. We'll take a timeout and be back right after this.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
And welcome back. Top of the 5th inning here. Blackman, Columbia. Columbia Central with a 3-1 lead.
Clayton, is there a time limit on these games?
Unfortunately, there's not. As that first pitch comes in for strike 1.
This is the slowest game we've played all year.
Thank God it's a Friday.
Already 8:30. Game's been going on for 2 hours.
Through 4 full innings.
Second pitch fouled away for strike 2. So an 0-2 count here. For the batter. And that ball is going to be hitting the air out towards the left.
Man, Beck's holy cow. Oh, off his glove.
He tried. And that ball's going to head back towards the wall. And standing at second.
Good gracious, he covered some ground right there.
So Munson will get to second on what should be a base hit. So a runner on second. Oh, they gave it an error.
Man, you talk about covering some ground.
You know what? For him, that probably is an error.
Talking about some brutal scoring.
Just with the plays he's capable of making on a inning-to-inning basis.
Bell getting his breaker starting to locate.
Not unusual whatsoever for Jack Beck to make catches.
That's a big dude right here.
Another one.
Swung on a miss for strike 2.
That's a stout kid.
Yeah, he is. Big boy.
I'd say he's hit a homer or two this season. What do you think?
I feel like I'd be foolish to say he hasn't.
He's been walked, I think, every other time to plate tonight.
Time will be called.
Is he going to spin one off on him right here, Belkin?
I don't know. I don't know enough about Bell's pitch diet to have a knowledgeable or worthwhile opinion.
CPA currently leading Page 6-3. Team R.A. Dickey with the lead.
Is Page undefeated in district play?
I believe so. 1-2 pitch, fouled up towards first base. Browning gets under it and makes the catch. So a big out there for Columbia. And now one away here in the top of the 5th. So Bolding will fly out.
DH number 22, Austin Layden.
There's Austin Layden. He's 0 for 2. Runner on second. First pitch breaking ball misses for ball 1. Time's called on the field.
I had a ball come out. I don't know where it came from.
Cage probably, I would guess. Somebody could be in there hitting. Maybe the love machine's getting ready for an at bat. Here's the 1-0. Hits the outside corner for strike 1.
The love machine. Brian Whitehead.
We'll have to get his wrestling tour schedule out to the folks.
Let's go cover him one night.
That would be awesome.
I hear he is not a good guy.
Oh, he's the villain. Two 2-1 count here.
The heel, as they say. The proverbial heel.
Two 2-1 pitch. Swung and fouled against the netting for strike 2.
Speaking of, who returned the foul balls there to the umpire?
I noticed that.
I didn't see who was it.
The Love Machine.
The Love
himself.
Machine.
His hair is flowing elegantly on this cool April night.
2-2 from Bell, misses high and away for ball 3. As Bell is instructed to get him right here. Here's the 3-2. Misses high and away for ball 4. So 2 runner zone with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. And at this rate, we will get home by about 11 tonight.
If we're lucky.
As Womack, who's 1 for 1, comes up to bat for Blackman.
Oh, me. Excuse me.
Breaking ball misses for ball 1. One 0 pitch from Bell. He'll look back at the runner at second, but not in time.
A rare pickoff move to second for the Lions.
One 0 pitch. Barely misses for ball 2. Columbia's done a good job of averting danger tonight. See if they can do it again. 2-0 count. Misses for ball 3.
What do you think's available? Beck, Browning?
Love Machine.
Love Machine. Does he throw a little bit?
He does. I hadn't seen him throw this year, but I know in practice he has thrown quite a bit. And I think Colby Browning also would be available. So a 3-0 count here to Womack.
A little conversation from Leonard. Help Bell find the strike zone there.
Well, with the communication that the catchers can wear now in their ear, it's so much easier for a coach to say, hey, go out there and tell him this or tell him to calm down. Here's the 3-1. Misses outside for ball 4. Oh, boy.
Well,
here we
as
go.
you stated.
We were in this situation last
inning.
inning.
Into a corner. That's right.
So Womack walks. Here's Beard. He's 0 for 2. And I think if you're Columbia, you got to go right at him.
Well, you can't go around him.
I mean, you just got to trust your defense to make a play. As that pitch comes in for strike 1. They did it last inning with a double play in the same situation. Tying run at second. Go ahead and run it first. 0-1 pitch from Bell. Swung on and fouled for strike 2.
There we go.
In a rare spot here.
This,
Ahead 0-2.
This is actually going to be Adamson batting for Beard. his first plate appearance of the evening. He's down the count 0-2 to Carden Bell, the sophomore. Breaking ball, hit down the line, foul. We'll do it again.
Correction on the batter. Now batting number 11, Jacob Adamson.
Oh-2 pitch from Bell. Oh boy.
Uh-oh. We might get a little reaction from the stands there.
Did you say stand or stands?
Stands.
Both.
Plural.
Or stands apostrophe S.
STANDS.
That breaking ball misses out for ball 2. So a 2-2 count. Big pitch here for Bell. Swung on and missed for strike number 3. Big pitch there by Carden.
Good job, Carden.
For the second out.
Now batting the shortstop, number 9, Manuel Villalonga.
So here's Villalonga. He's 0 for 1. Starting shortstop, left-handed batter. Bases juice, no outs, or 2 outs, excuse me. As Bell will be in the windup. Here's the pitch. Inside corner, strike 1.
You'd have to think before too long, Lindsey might open the zone a little bit.
He's consistent.
He is consistent, yes. But he don't like to dally around too long either.
Might take a glance at that watch.
Breaking ball fouled away. Quickly ahead in the count. 0-2 is Bell against Villalonga. Here's the 0-2 from Bell. Hit up the middle to Beck. Gets it, throws it to first in time for the out. Great job by Colby to stay on the bag. And Columbia gets itself out of another jam with bases loaded. They lead 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. We'll take a timeout and be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the fifth, Adrian Matthews, your batter for the Central Lions. They lead 3-1 over Blackman.
Columbia able to get out of a bases-loaded jam there.
2 innings in a row.
Yep.
First pitch outside for ball 1 to Matthews. And that one's fouled away for strike 1.
A very long strike 1.
What you fellas got planned this weekend?
Oh, just hanging out, watching some TV, nothing crazy.
A little MLB?
Yep.
Little college baseball action as that season's winding down.
Whatever happens to be on.
Ground ball hit over to third.
Nice play, third.
As Womack will get it over to the first baseman Bolding in time for the first out.
Very close.
That was a good play by third baseman there.
Oh, look at the replay of that one again.
Closer than I anticipated it to be.
So here's Leonard, the starting catcher tonight. He's 0 for 2. Not sure if that was part of his plan, but he's looking to make something happen here.
Make him underestimate him a little bit. Catch him off guard.
Fielder's choice in the last at bat as he hit that one to third where they threw the runner out at home. First pitch misses for a ball. 1-0 pitch. Misses outside for ball 2. Need base runners here.
I don't want to say we've gotten lucky, but it's fortunate that Blackman has not put more runs on the board thus far. So we need to continue being aggressive.
Pitch swung on a miss for strike 1. So a 2-1 count here to Leonard. That misses outside for ball 3.
How's Blackman fared on the season? Clayton, do you have their record?
I don't have it in front of me. Belkin, could you look that up, please?
I will research it.
So a 3-1 count here to Gabe. That misses high and away for ball 4.
According to Game Chain, this can't be right because they've only got 16 games recorded. That can't be right, right?
Third baseman, number 24, Brandon Smith.
It is. Ethan Sisk will come in and run for Gabe Leonard.
Okay. They are 19-8 on the season, I believe.
Not bad.
This
is a Blackman team that made a state tournament appearance last year in the TSSAA.
Did Stewart's Creek beat them?
I will take a gander.
First pitch breaking ball misses for ball 1.
I do not believe. Have they played Stewart's Creek?
I don't know. I just saw Stewart's Creek on that other deal. Or on one of those that you'd.
Do not
Battle
see.
Creek, 10-9.
There's a hard hit ball out to center that'll get down for a base hit.
Attaboy Branham Smith. Did beat Siegel.
Oh,
wow.
did
they? They did. 11-8.
They must do 3-game series as well. Laverne.
3-game series versus Laverne. That's the only one I see thus far.
Time will be called as they're going to have a visit out on the mound.
Did beat the same Sparkman team that Columbia Central also beat early in the season.
And what's crazy is that Sparkman team went up the road to Independence and beat them. As that will be all she wrote for the pitcher Wedgeworth for Blackman. As they'll make a change and we'll take a break. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Runners at first and second with 1 out here. We'll take a timeout and be back right after this. And welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the fifth. One out, runners at second and first. And Gavin Bedingfield, your starting right fielder, up to bat for the Lions. Gavin's 0 for 1 this evening with a walk. First pitch hit out towards right. And that will move the runner.
Oh, he's getting ready
to third in time.
We're too close for comfort.
I know. I wasn't sure he was going to get there.
I wasn't either.
We'll look at the replay.
As the catcher asks the coach if he wants him to just put
him on.
Yeah.
Now batting shortstop, number 2, Jack Beck.
Who we got? Bedingfield?
Bedingfield at first.
Are they going to pitch to him?
And Sisk at third.
They're going to pitch to him.
And there's a chopper to third. And the out is recorded as we will head to the sixth. Columbia with a 3-1 lead over Blackman. We'll take a timeout and be back right to this.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See our full line of Gravely products at Murray County Equipment, 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia, Tennessee, or check us out on Facebook.
And welcome back, everybody. Top of the sixth. Columbia with a 3-0 lead over Blackman. In a game that started at 6 o'clock, we are now approaching the 9 o'clock hour as that ball misses low and away for ball 2. Batter's Ashcraft. He's 0 for 1.
This has to be the longest home game thus far.
It has.
Or on pace to be, rather.
Correct. Two-0 pitch from Bell comes in for strike number 1. Pitch misses inside, moves the count to 3 balls and 1 strike. Three-one pitch Comes in for strike 2. He was walking like he was going to go take his base at first, and I don't know why. That was a good pitch.
Yeah, that was in there.
Now time will be called by Ashcraft.
Reminds me of a line in Vegas Vacation where he says, it's part of the act, Russ.
Yeah.
Gotta act like.
You do watch some movies.
I watch some movies. There's strike 3.
And, he wants to break his bat, but he can't. As Carden will get him on the outside corner. He tried to Bo Jackson that bat. Just wasn't going to happen.
Center fielder number 1, Daffy Norman.
So 1 away here, top of the 6th.
As Daffy returns to the plate.
Top of the order for Blackman.
Good. That could have done some damage on that. Remember, wasn't it him that got hit first, or his last AB?
I believe so. The one we thought hit the bat.
Breaking ball will miss.
Wayne Lindsey's not getting tired yet.
No, he's not.
He's staying consistent, which is all you can ask for.
Yeah, but go ahead and open it up, Lindsey. I'm ready to get out of here.
That pitch will come in across the corner for strike 1.
Get out of here with a dub at that.
Get out of here with a dub.
One pitch. This is low. Ball 2.
The odd thing about this game and its length thus far is it doesn't even feel like it's slow paced for the most part. It just feels long.
I feel like we've seen a lot of walks and it's just kind of drawn out.
A lot of action that leads to a dead end.
I think Blackman's still at 1 hit.
I can tell you.
They're at 1 or 2.
They're at 1.
How many do the Lions have?
7. So Leonard's going to get hit on the arm by the bouncing low pitch, which wasn't part of his plan. But we'll get back to action here. 2-1 pitch by Bell, hit hard out to left center.
Number 2 hit.
And that is off the wall. But a good job by Conley to field that thing and a double.
Ooh.
Golly, almost had a chance to tag the runner out.
Well, Asher did a great job of getting that ball off the wall.
He did. That ball was hit hard.
Yes, it was.
But 2 hits through 5 innings.
Doing good.
For a bunch of guys that aren't pitchers. Look, they're pitchers, but they haven't been.
They're not your everyday.
They're not your everyday pitchers.
They're not your starting 5.
Correct. No disrespect. No.
So here's Howard. He's 0 for 3. Oh, it's a new batter. So Wilcox will come up to bat. First plate appearance. Looks at the first pitch down in the dirt for ball 1.
For the Blaze, number 3, Maxwell Wilcox.
Tying run at the plate for Blackman. Here's the 1-0 from Bell. He'll check the runner at second, but not in time.
It's about to be 9 o'clock, boys.
Game did start at 6:30, not 6. So we are almost 2.5 in. 1-0 pitch from Bell.
That's in there.
Breaking ball comes in for strike 1. One pitch from Bell. Hit high in the air out to right.
Thing is high.
Getting under it is Bedingfield. Tagging up is the runner.
He could gun him.
Oh! That's a good shot. Good shot. Good try.
Got the second out at least.
Yeah.
Had a great shot.
Now batting right fielder number 10, Andrew Munson.
So here's Munson. He's 0 for 2. 2 outs. Runner at third. First pitch from Bell. Hit foul for strike one.
And that one will land on the football practice field.
Beautiful night here at Mark Pickle Field. And the scoreboard makes it look even better. Or feel even better. Got to keep it. Oh, 1 pitch by Bell. Hit fouled again for strike number 2. So Bell's way ahead in the count here, 0-2. Now the batter will call time. O2 count to Munson. 0-2 pitch called.
Caught it,
strike
Lucky. Let's go. Carter Bell. Big time.
Big pitch there by Bell, the sophomore. A breaking ball for strike 3 on the inside corner. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Central 3, Blackman 1. We'll take a timeout and be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the 6th. Columbia Central with a 3-1 lead over Blackman.
As Colby Browning walks up to a little 50 cent.
First pitch breaking ball comes in for strike 1. Oh, do we have a new one? Here's the 0-1 to Browning. Fouled away for strike 2.
Is this bottom 6 or bottom 5?
Bottom 6.
Do y'all trot Carden Bell out there for the top of the 7th?
Yes.
I do, but we've got a little action in the Lion bullpen.
Branham Smith is available, isn't he?
It is not Branham Smith. It is a certain Yak Beck.
Is it really? Is it really?
It really is.
I would love to see that.
It's a big moment. There's a hard hit ball, high hit ball out to left center field by Browning, and backing to the wall, making the catch will be the center fielder for the first out here in the bottom of the 6th.
I didn't love the trajectory of that ball as it came off. I was a little uncertain of what was going to happen there.
Asher Conley.
So here's Asher Conley. As Hayes will be pitching for Blackman here. First pitch to Conley, hit up the middle to the shortstop. He'll field it, make the throw in time for the second out. As the pace begins to pick up a hair.
Yes. Good time for.
I love hearing Chris Stapleton.
Yeah.
Because that means that Cole Williams is coming up to bat.
And you know, Blackman has cleaned up the errors. They're fielding everything pretty cleanly now.
Yeah, but you got to tip your cap to the Lions, man. We've scattered the ball pretty good. It's a big moment.
Very fair.
First pitch to Williams. Breaking ball comes in for strike one. Breaking ball swung on a miss for strike two. Kingston Ward on deck for the Lions. Here's the 0-2 from Hayes. Fouled away.
Got a piece of that.
And we'll do it again.
We've got an issue in the bullpen.
What's going on?
Multiple pass balls.
There's a fly ball hit out towards shallow, or actually it's in the infield. The shortstop will grab it for the third out. We'll head to the top of the seventh. Columbia 3 outs away from a win. We'll see if they can get it after we come back from the break.
Bell's going back out.
We'll be back right after this. And welcome back, everybody. Top of the seventh. Columbia Central with a 3-1 lead over Blackman. Clayton Harris alongside Matthew Belkin, David Sisk, bringing you Columbia Lions baseball action. Lions looking to get the final 3 outs here as they'll show bunt, and that one will be bunted foul. So interesting, yeah, Big Boy's going to bunt, which is very interesting to hear. Down 2 runs, Bolding 0 for 1. Actually, yeah.
It's 20, isn't it? Yeah.
It is 20. It's Bowling. He's 0 for 1. He's the first baseman. Here's the 0-1. Misses half for ball 1. So Bolding does not show bunt there. 1-1 count.
No bags available, Clayton.
Breaking ball misses low for ball 2. Breaking ball
That
comes
broke
in
in
for
there.
strike 2. Good pitch there by Carden. So a 2-2 count here to Bolding. Got him
Goes
swinging.
right at him. The boy Carden.
And that'll be the first out here in the top of the 7th for the Lions.
Designated hitter number 22, Austin Layden.
So Austin Layden, the DH, will come up to bat. With 1 out, he's 0 for 2 this afternoon or this evening. Here's the first pitch from Bell. Hit over towards the football field and out of play. For strike 1.
2 outs away from a big one.
Yes, they are. Here's the 0-1 to Laban. Breaking ball misses outside to even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, no matter the outcome, tip your cap to Carden Bell. Came in.
Yeah.
Big spot.
Big spot.
Him and Charlie both.
Yeah. Great effort by both of our pitchers tonight.
Freshman and sophomore on the mound for Columbia. Breaking ball comes in a little high for ball 2.
Okay. Thought that one was in there.
I'm not going to lie. There's been some others that he's called balls.
We're going to look at the replay.
That I thought were in there.
That's a little high. Here's the 1-1. That misses. Actually, that was the 2-1. Now makes the count 3-1.
Come on, Mr. Bell.
Here's the 3-1 from Bell. Misses outside for ball 4, and the base runner is on first for the Blaze. 1 out here in the top of the 7th.
Third baseman number 21, Josiah Womack.
So here's Josiah Womack, third baseman. He's 1 for 1 this evening.
Let's make that 1 for 2 with a double play. Let's induce some weak contact to the shortstop.
I like that line.
Bell checks the runner at first, not in time. Here's the pitch to
Looking
Womack.
around every direction.
Glancing at the ghost runner at second.
I noticed that too.
I was like, who is he looking at?
So a 1-0 count here to Womack. Here's the pitch from Bell. That comes in for strike 1. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 from Bell.
Here we go. Here we go. 1
and 2.
Browning makes us look good.
Induce some weak contact to the shortstop, Jack Beck, and get a double play, David.
I like that line.
And we'll look at the replay here. Columbia gets a huge win here at home. They go 4-0 this week as they'll head into district play on Monday at Page. as they beat Blackman 3-1 here at home at Mark Pickle Field.
Huge win for the Lions.
Huge.
Huge win for the mighty Lions.
Huge.
As the doctor would say. So Columbia, a 3-1 winner tonight over Blackman. Fellas, any final thoughts before we wrap it up?
What a surprise. Early, before the game started, I was informed this would have been a quick one. Fireworks, offensive fireworks. And my advisor over here to my left was dead wrong. Lions 2-hit.
Blackman.
2 hit. Wow.
What a job. What a job by Charlie Garner and Carden Bell. Great job there for some guys that, I mean, this is their most meaningful high school pitching in their lives.
Absolutely.
Tonight. And to take down the Blackman Blaze.
And you know, if
that don't get your confidence going, I don't know what does.
If there is a time to get hot in the season,
now's the time.
Now's the time.
No better time than the present.
We have been preaching that all year, and they are doing it. Columbia moves to 14-10 on the year. That's their best record as far as above 500 that we've seen. And it's starting to come together, fellas. Like we mentioned, 4 in a row this week, and looking to make it 5 on Monday, as they'll travel up to College Grove to take on the Page Patriots. And you can catch Matthew Belkin and Baby Drake Pugh on that call.
Looking forward to it.
At 6:30 on Monday.
Yes,
looking forward to the facilities report at Page come Tuesday night, so you can prepare us for Wednesday.
That's right.
We'll be with you on Wednesday.
We will. We'll be with you Tuesday and Wednesday, but we're going to leave it to the Possum and Baby Drake to take care of things. It's a compliment. It's a compliment. But I'm telling you guys, that was
heck of a ball game.
That's a quality team we just beat.
Very high quality.
That's a quality team.
That's the standard we're trying to achieve right there. Let's face it.
That's a team that beat the second best team in the state.
Yes, you're talking about the Siegel Stars. They beat. Correct.
That's why you line it up and play.
Absolutely.
You never know what happened.
Well, that's going to do it from Mark Pickle Field, where the Columbia Lions win their 4th in a row. They win 3-1 over Blackman, and they'll head into the weekend feeling good, feeling really good.
Headed to prom tomorrow night.
I believe they're winners of, at the very least, 12 of their last 16, maybe 13 of their last 17.
I think you're correct. So, hey, we said it early in the year. Young team. It will get better each and every week, and so far, I think we can all say that we've seen that.
I would agree with that.
So, for David Siss, Matthew Belkin, I'm Clayton Harris. I want to thank everybody for tuning in this evening. We will see you guys on Monday, as Columbia will go on the road to face district opponent Page at 6:30, and then we'll be back here at Mark Pickle Field on Tuesday. But for David Siss, Matthew Belkin, I'm Clayton Harris. Have a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you on Monday.
Thank y'all.